A very warm hello to you. My name is Maximilian. I am the Managing Director of docu, and in this short video, I would like to show you how our 360-degree camera function works. To start with, I thought I'd show you why we even have this feature, or basically what the end result is. I am here in our docu web application and have opened a pin where we have attached such a photo. This is from an office like this. I'll just open it up here for a moment so you can see. It loads briefly. So this is a 360-degree photo. You can zoom in here, move around in a circle. As you can see, we have also integrated a face blur feature, so the faces of people on construction sites are, well, covered up and made unrecognizable. You have a full screen mode here if you want, and you can simply view the entire photo. The feature is just very practical because you really only need to take one photo per room, and with that, the entire room is nicely and thoroughly documented. And that simply saves a lot of time when documenting on site. Yes, the photos are also shown in the report. That means if you create a report with a pin where such a photo is included, then the photo is simply displayed like this. It's a bit elongated. You have to imagine it like a panoramic photo. Yes, that was basically the final product. Now let's get down to business. Let's go into the docu app, because that's probably what interests you most. How does the whole on-site recording process work? Here I am in our iPad app and I have this, well, it's a different pin, but yes, I'll open it here at this pin. I'd like to quickly open the camera to show you this 360-degree camera in more detail. So this is an Insta360. That's the manufacturer we use for support. This is the Insta-X4R, but there's already the X5, which is the newer model. And we also support the older models X4 and X3. You turn the camera on here on the side. There is one thing I want to show you, or actually two things. If you swipe down from the top here and the camera is turned on, you'll find the settings at the top right. The first thing I want to point out to you, because this has happened to me a few times, is the SD card. The camera is delivered without an SD card. That means, yes, it won't work without the card. The camera doesn't work without it. So please always remember to order a card as well and to insert it. Second tip, or rather second important point, you'll find the Wi-Fi settings here. If you click here, you can activate them. You'll also find the camera's name and password here. This will be very important in a moment for the connection. And maybe a third tip, as you can see, I ordered a mount like this on Amazon. I attached it here to my helmet. That way, I can securely carry the camera on my helmet, which is just very convenient. I don't have to keep both hands free. Yeah. All right, that's it for the camera for now. Let's go back to the app. If you now click on the user settings at the top right, user settings, and then scroll down, you'll find the 360-degree camera settings here. Here, you need to enter the Wi-Fi name of the camera and the password. I'll just show that briefly. The points I mentioned earlier need to be entered here. And please, as a tip, be careful. This number here can sometimes be a 0. It doesn't have to be an O, okay? That's another tip. We've seen this once or twice with customers as the reason why the connection didn't work. Once you've entered it correctly, you now press join. You'll be asked again here. Connect, yes. Important for you to know, the connection between the camera and the app works via Wi-Fi. That means while the camera is connected to the device, there is no Wi-Fi connection. In other words, no internet in some cases, unless of course you have mobile internet via a SIM card. In principle, we've built this feature for all our mobile apps, so both smartphones and tablets, as well as iOS and Android. If the camera is connected, perfect, as we can see here connected, then we can close the settings again. You can now either use an existing pin or simply create a new one. Here, we'll quickly create a pin and save it. We'll call it test. And now you can see down here on the bottom right, there's now the 360-degree camera function. And once you click on it, now I'll just move the camera a bit further away for a better angle. Then the full camera view opens up. And now, if I'm completely satisfied with the framing, I can go ahead and take a photo. You see, you might have heard it. There's a short clicking sound. That's the camera confirming it. And now the photo is being uploaded directly from the camera into the app, and we still see a preview of the photo. We have an office. You can now add a description here, just like with other photos, with all photos. And if you're satisfied, you can save it here. And now you will see that the photo is simply and automatically saved directly within the pin for your convenience. But wait, there is actually one more very useful feature I want to show you. If you go ahead and open the photo right here, you will notice the 3 small dots located at the very top right corner of your screen. By clicking on these 3 dots, you can easily select the option to click on Edit once again, which then allows you to crop the image much more precisely than before. For example, let's say I specifically want to mark this particular picture right here to highlight its best features. Yes, so such a subsequent marking is also possible if you want to highlight something in the photos afterwards. Yes, and those were actually the most important pieces of information on how to create and edit 360-degree photos and docu tools, and above all, how to connect the camera with the app. Yes, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was understandable. It's not that easy with this external device, but the function is becoming more and more popular. We already have a lot of photos in our system now. Ciao. Servus. See you next time.